Dr. St. John, I want to speak to you today about 3 products from Standard Process that help support the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the part of the nervous system that helps you rest, repair, sleep, and recover from the stresses of life. So these 3 products are called Min Tran, Min Chex, and Orchex, and they are mineral complexes. So they're a complex of different minerals, and I want to talk to you about each one. So Min Tran is good for general support. So we have with our nervous system, we have this involuntary nervous system called the autonomic nervous system. It consists of the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is the gas pedal. It helps us deal with stress, and it's designed to help us run from the saber-toothed tiger, right? And then once we're safe, then we recover, and after that's risen up and done its job, then it's supposed to calm down. And then when we're sleeping, that's when the parasympathetic nervous system kicks in so we can recover. It also helps us digest our food and just, be calm in a good way. It doesn't mean be tired. It just means you feel good and you feel grounded. So when you have an imbalance of these over a long period of time, that's when you're going to get some health problems. And in the 21st century, with all the stresses that we have, with food stresses, environmental stresses, just mental, emotional stress in our life, that sympathetic nervous system is on overdrive. And the parasympathetic nervous system is lacking the proper minerals and nutrients for it to function properly so we can recover, repair, digest, and live life in a more balanced fashion. Min Tran from Standard Process is a good general support for that parasympathetic nervous system part of the nervous system, okay? It's gonna just give you general support. It's gonna keep you balanced. If you have more chronic stress and you feel a little more wired, or you have chronic anxiety or worry, or even if you have grief and you're trying to overcome some type of a loss in your life, then you're gonna wanna look more at Min Chex or Orchex. Those 2 supply special nutritional factors that help the body absorb these minerals that calm down the nervous system and help the body recover. I'm thinking of a patient, this is a good 10, 15 years ago. His mother was a patient of mine, and he was to be married, and his fiance broke up with him a couple weeks before the wedding. So needless to say, he was crushed by it. And he was very low in these minerals. How do I know that? Well, he came into the clinic, I assessed him, and I put him on a fairly high dose of Min Chex, and after 24 hours, he was back to normal. I mean, he felt upset about the situation, but he wasn't just vegging out in bed in apathy, not wanting to do anything. He was back engaging in life within 24 hours. He came in, he said, listen, it was a difficult experience, but I'm ready to move forward, and I just feel stronger and better. So if you're missing out on certain minerals contained in Min Tran, Min Chex, or Orchex, you're not going to live your life to the fullest. And that parasympathetic nervous system support is critical. If you're constantly go, fight or flight, stress, you're going to need those minerals to help balance out those 2 portions of the nervous system. And the Min Tran, Min Chex, and Orchex are going to raise your body's ability to handle stress.